What's going on? It's Ed here from ClicksGeek, and today we're going to talk about how long it takes to optimize a Google Ads campaign. It's a question I get a lot, so I figured we'd do a video covering it. And some campaigns, let me give you a little context. My name's Ed. I'm one of the founders here at ClicksGeek. We're a Google Premier Partner Agency, and we specialize in lead gen for local businesses. So when I'm talking about these campaigns, everything I'm talking about is lead gen focused, not e-commerce at all. And some campaigns, when you launch them, they come out of the gate swinging, and they're high converting, high volume lead campaigns right away. Some of that's niche specific, some of that is our experience in the niches. Other campaigns take 30 days to dial in, some take 60 days to dial in, and some take up to 90 days to dial in. A lot of it has to do with the Google Ads golden ratio, like we've talked about a lot on this channel, which is your average click cost to your daily budget ratio. You want that ratio to be as wide as possible so you get multiple clicks or many clicks per day as opposed to like 1 or 2 or 3 clicks per day. A live example of this would be, let's say it was $10 clicks and you had a $20 a day budget. That's a 1 and 2 ratio. I'd rather see you at like $30 a day minimum, or 40 or 50 or 60 or 100, because then we can get some velocity going in the campaign. We can get multiple clicks per day. We're getting a lot of data through the campaign that we can start to make optimizations off of, as opposed to say 1 or 2 clicks per day. That's not a lot of data to optimize on a weekly basis. So those campaigns just by default take longer to optimize because you're dealing with less data rolling through them. All right, so that's something to think about when it comes to like how fast you can optimize things. It really comes down to like the speed of the data coming through it. You don't want to make decisions based off your gut feel and intuition. You want to do it based on what the data tells you, what the market's telling you. All right. So again, so some come out of the gate screaming. Some will take a bit longer, like 30 days. Some will take 60 to 90 days. Some of it comes down to click cost compared to your daily budget. If you haven't watched the video already, check out the Google Ads golden ratio video. Just go to YouTube, type that in, or search it on our channel. And it's a video where I walk through how to come up with a market appropriate budget for a client or for yourself, so that these campaigns have the legs and the room to grow and do what they need to do, as opposed to kind of choking. When you get a campaign that's got too close of a ratio, what you get is like driving with the gas and the brake on at the same time. It's a start-stop. It's a bumpy ride. You'll eventually get to your destination, but no one wants to be in that car in that ride. It's a tough ride. So if you think of a Google Ads campaign like the life cycle of a baby, or as a life cycle of a human, it's kind of very similar to that, where the mom is pregnant. Think of that as us building out the campaign, building the landing page, getting all the tracking set up. The baby's born, we press live. Typically there's a learning phase depending on the bid strategy we're using. And I don't say learning phase meaning like Ed's learning phase. I mean Google's artificial intelligence bid strategy has a learning phase, which is up to 5 days. And during that phase, Google, think of it this way, is just kind of sitting in the background learning what the market's doing. You'll get some impressions, you'll get some clicks, you'll get some leads during that time, but for the most part it's just learning. And then all of a sudden when you get out of that phase, things will take off. So you've got your birth, you've got your newborn baby, then you've got your infant, then you've got your toddler, then you've got your whatever the next stage is, a kid, then you got an adolescent, then you got a teen, then you got an adult. And the campaign runs the same. And think of it in terms of like weekly optimizations and little milestones that you're doing throughout the campaign. So long story short, some campaigns take longer than others to dial in. Some are not, dialed in the first 30 days. And keep this in mind. This could be the same niche. Like as an example, let's say you had an electrician in Houston and one in Baton Rouge. Those two campaigns, even if you give the exact same campaign, same landing page, same everything, but just geo-modified it and changed out the call swap numbers and all that, the results can be different. And the reason is because you're not competing in a bubble. You're competing against real people in real time doing different things and different strategies. So your campaign's got to learn how to compete against those people in that market. So even if you clone a high performer, it still sometimes will take time to dial in those campaigns. All right, so I hope this helps. This is Ed here from ClicksGeek, Google Premier Partner Agency. We specialize in lead gen for local business. We've got some courses available if you'd like to learn how to do this stuff for yourself. A Google Ads course, a landing page course, a few other things, and then we offer Google Ads management services as well. I'll drop some links below if you need anything. That's it for today. Have a great day. Bye.